the only way for them to do it. Lots of time.
Checking down to Baugh, and Baugh leaping into the air, trying to hurdle the defenders, and Baugh showing some impressive hops, but cannot get over the second.
That's awesome. He just verticaled them right over his head.
Marcus Milton was.
Have we seen this yet from Navy? The spread out on the two-point try.
Why not go back to the touchdown run?
And Dobbs to throw, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Roll. He can return it for 2 points. Being chased by Dobbs. Dobbs not going to catch him. It's 2 for the Buckeyes. So it's a 4-point Ohio State lead.
I don't like the call. I don't like the call. You're taking it. You're asking your little quarterback to throw a pass in the secondary when all these Buccaneers, all these guys are back there.
They handled the football, but now, ever since, every drive has ended with a punt. Again, he thought Holmes was going to step over, then he makes the catch on it. Again, swings free. Look out now. Can Finley get an angle? Down the sideline. Forget about it. This baby's over, this race. That's 82 yards on the return.
Got him straight. 3rd and goal. Canes trying to strike early in the 3rd quarter. Intercepted again. Cameron Hayward, the big guy. Does he have enough gas? He's got a convoy in front. Cameron Hayward, mini Ironhead, still on his feet, all the way to the 15-yard line. Oh my goodness. 80 yards on the return.
Well, Damian Barry was the intended receiver, and he ran into the umpire right in the backfield, and Hayward was dropping into a zone blitz and gets the interception. Now Hayward is here. He's going to drop into coverage. Watch Damian Barry get bumped by the official on his way to the ball. Actually, he didn't bump him, but he stopped thinking he might hit him, and Hayward gets the interception.
And you're taking 288 pounds the other way with 4 guys helping you. Travis Benjamin got a hand on him, and it helped 2 of the linemen get there.
Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Play action. Miller wide open. Downfield. He wants it, and he's got it. Jeff Hireman inside the 10, into the end zone. Boy, oh boy, did they need that. 57-yard touchdown reception for Hireman.
Jaron Kearse is going to be right here. Okay, they're going to come back in motion. Shuey comes off the side. This is locked up man. Here goes Hireman right down inside. Somebody blew the coverage on Carlos Hyde. I don't know who it was. But Kearse, see his eyes are out, and he goes outside to Hyde. Somebody, one of those backers had to pick that up because the tight end should have been covered by the safety.
Guys of their own 19. Pistol formation with Jones at quarterback and Elliott at tailback. 7-0 Ohio State leading. Snap to Jones. Hands it Elliott again. 25-30. Left angle to the 40. To the 50. Elliott, and he may be gone. He's to the Wisconsin 20. 10 touchdown Ezekiel Elliott. 81 yards to the house. And it's 13-0 Ohio State.
After going to the house last week at Ohio Stadium versus Michigan on a 4th down call, he does it here in the championship game all the way down the field. Outstanding blocking by the interior of the offensive line, and then Ezekiel, once he got to that safety level, just turned on the speed. That's why he's won 4 gold medals as a high school track athlete. The 100.
Sims, quick throw, intercepted. Picked off by Steve Miller. Miller, defensive lineman Dream, touchdown. What else can happen in this game?
What a perfect call by Luke Fickell and Chris Ash. They anticipated on that 3rd down play that Blake Sims would look for Amari Cooper on a slant. They dropped the defensive end on a zone pressure right in the way of that throw. They brought inside linebackers to rush the quarterback. They dropped the defensive end, and he was right in the throwing lane.
Pryor slips away, throws it in the air, caught, and there's our man Ballard.
Jake Ballard, Brent, you called it 6'6", able to go up and make a play. It looked like Pryor had just thrown it up into coverage. I think the Ducks thought they had a great shot to go up and take this ball away, but the former high school basketball star makes the play.
He throws, end zone, Posey, touchdown, Ohio State.
The ball is perfectly thrown to his backside shoulder, and he makes the catch. It's a matter of checking out to see his feet. He's man-to-man against Anthony Gilden. Does he bobble the ball? It's a touchdown.
Looks like a catch to me.
10 seconds remaining. 7-3 Ohio State. Troy Smith flushed. Tim Shaw giving chase. Reverses his field. Got a block from Pittman. Going deep's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown Ohio State. It's Robisky.
Here's Barrett finding a hole. Look out. He's past the 25-yard line. Barrett to midfield, being chased inside the 30. Barrett inside the 20 to the 10. Barrett for the touchdown. What a play by J.T. Barrett, an 86-yard touchdown run. That's his 9th rushing touchdown, the 35th total touchdown that he has accounted for. Only behind Marcus Mariota nationally in that category. And he's 1 away from tying Braxton Miller's school record.
Missouri team next Saturday night in Kansas City at Arrowhead against unbeaten Kansas. Talk about a showdown next Saturday night. Oh, Henne is hit by number 50. Vernon Golston stunned him.
Well, as much as we've talked about Beanie Wells on the offensive side, the story for the Ohio State defense, the entire group, but really it's been Vernon Golston. What happened that time, Brent, is the receiver that he wanted to throw the football to.
The space that they're giving him.
Barrett off play action over the middle. Finds his tight end, Marcus Baugh. And Baugh diving in for the touchdown.
Looking for the confirmation to see if he's in, see if that knee is down, and it looks, ooh, that's close from that angle. Let's see if he doesn't have part of that. It's above. Yeah, nothing here, and he breaks the plane. That's well done.
And a record by the slimmest of margins for J.T. Barrett.
That's really well done by Ball. Little plank action right there. Get that ball.
And certainly having a great season this year.
Here's Beanie Wells to the outside, and what about that play? Just hurdles a defender. All the way to the 45. He's down. They roll him down there. Rodney Pittman saw a guy 240 pounds just take off and jump right over him.
Rodney Pittman's thinking, okay, I'm going to set up, go low on Beanie Wells, 6'1", 237 pounds. But watch this athletic ability. Oh, right there. Unbelievable run.
Then
a guy that big is not supposed to be able to do things like this. Look at that. Just hurdle a defender and have a break stride. That's sweet.
Situation against Hawk and the Buckeye defense this time. Third down and 12.
Got Will Smith moving around in that three-man front.
Mills rolls to the left. Fires, intercepted at the 39-yard line. Picked off by Gamble. Chris Gamble, touchdown on the interception. Hello, Charles Woodson. Now give me the ball on offense.
.135 yards for Tony Hunt. Now it's Morelli. Lofting one. Intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Jenkins going the other way down the sideline. Ohio State might get a touchdown. They do.
Line offensively. Penn State averaging 41 points a game. In Ohio State, 36 points a game. Second down now. Mills, a good runner, is smacked at the 15-yard line by the freshman linebacker from Centerville, Ohio, A.J. Hawk.
Just think about that. All three backup linebackers for Ohio State are true freshmen. Remember, Jim Tressel had that great recruiting class. This was an option to the outside. See Michael Dawes? He's going to take away the pitch. That means Zach Mills can do nothing but eat that linebacker coming inside.
Elliott breaks free. Ezekiel Elliott gets a block and busts to the end zone.
The highest scoring offense in the Big Ten, starting to find its rhythm. On possession number 3, Tolzien throws it away. Hit as he threw it, and it's an interception for Kurt Coleman. Still in bounds. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State, 89 yards.
He had time initially. He was looking in the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver, getting on top of the linebackers, and the ball, as he started to throw, he got hit, and the ball took off on him.
And Kurt Coleman, the senior captain, made it his second interception of the season. He sat out last week, suspended for that game against Indiana.
Has more yards than the entire Notre Dame offense right now. He alone has outgained the Irish. On first down, going deep, got Holmes. In a foot race for the end zone. Touchdown. He almost started that celebration a little too early. Boy, let's take another look at Santonio Holmes and watch as he pulls away well short of the end zone. He'll raise his finger in the celebration.
Gostkowski almost got it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
He almost got there. Here's the key.
Watch Troy Smith duck his head. It's a play action pass. Stan White Jr. comes in, and Dukeway thinks it's a run, and all of a sudden Santonio Holmes right down the middle of the field. The ball is thrown perfectly, and Holmes almost gets in there with the ball. Here it is. Here's the safety they're playing. Comes in, and then right by him. Watch this. Great play action pass, and Dukeway gets his nose a little bit too far inside. Wooden stalls just a little bit right there, number 22. And Santonio Holmes takes it almost to the house without being touched.
And the
Elliott breaks free. Ezekiel Elliott gets a block and busts to the end zone.
The punt. Hartline takes it at the 10, retreats back near the 5, coming towards the near side. Gets a block across the 40. He may go. Hartline with the punt return for touchdown. His second TD of the game. He returns it 90 yards, 13-0 Ohio State.
Well, again, the trademark of an Ohio State Jim Tressel coach team. Good defense, very good in the kicking game.
Hartline actually made a very nice move there. Run it back to the near side.
A really good block here on the sideline that sprung him.
Turns it as 30 to pass. Looks and he's hit and dropped by Zach Moore. He nailed him at the 29 and planted him like a cheap flower.
Martinez throws, and it's intercepted down the sideline by Roby. Roby to the end zone. Touchdown. Better make it on time or something. 7-0 Ohio State. Great play on the ball by Bradley Roby. And he takes it to the house. Buckeyes in front.
Louisiana Tech. He's got plenty more in his bag tonight than he wants to use.
Beanie Wells breaks it to the outside across the 30. Just stiff arms Jackson. Crosses midfield. Wow. Chevis Jackson run over on the stiff arm from Chris Wells.
How about that? This is an offensive line that has been maligned since last year's title game against Florida. Tonight, coupled with their fullbacks, Tyler Whaley, number 42, Ben Person, 63, and look at this straight arm by Chris Wells, knocking over Chevis Jackson, the all-SEC corner. Archie Griffin is the #1 name.
It's a 3rd and long for the Buckeyes. It'll open the 4th quarter. They've got both quarterbacks on the field. Terrell Pryor split wide at the bottom of your screen. Todd Beckman out of the shotgun. He feels the heat and throws the deep ball. Robisky lays out and makes the grab.
Great job by Beckman, not only stepping up and eluding pressure, but then just throwing a ball that's absolutely on target. There's Robisky on Curtis Brown out on the edge. He's going to have the other safety now that's going to peel and try to get off of him, and then watch Robisky just lay out for that football and come down with it. That is a huge
to get 3, but they want more, if at all possible. With 19 seconds left, end around, and now a pass coming up. Spencer to the end zone. Thomas.
Did he get a foot down?
Yes, touchdown. Yes. Boy, did they ever do it with style, huh?
Well, Cyrus Jones is in perfect position. This is not a play that fooled Alabama, but the ball is thrown in the right spot. Did he get a foot down?
Wow.
I think he did.
There's his left foot. There's still some green showing before you see the chalk.
Wow.
What a catch and what unbelievable balance to stay in bounds.
What a catch, but what a throw by a wide receiver. Evan Spencer threw that ball in the only place that his guy could make a catch because Cyrus Jones was in perfect position to make a play on the ball. It had to take a perfect throw and an acrobatic catch on the other end.
Evan's dad, Tim, who was a great one in Columbus when he was a Buckeye, and his kid just lit up the crowd with that touchdown throw to Michael Thomas. Beautiful.
Yeah, well, that defense is winded right now.
High. Makes his way inside the 10. Goes backwards. Now forwards. Reaches. Pylon. What a run by Carlos Hyde. How did he stay on his feet?
Oh my goodness. He runs through 3 tackles and then goes Superman. Oh, wow.
Gardner, right side, it's intercepted. Ohio State intercepts it. Tyvis Powell saves the season. Can you believe it? Those folks can't.
Well, Gardner was looking for Dillion. His possession receiver, Ohio State, was locked in on number 9. They had him bracketed. And Tyvis Powell came from the inside and made the interception. Gardner had time. He just didn't have an open guy.
Braxton Miller with a reaction.
Joey Ehas bangs it away, and this is Ted Ginn Jr. And across the 20, slips a couple of tackles, and Ginn down the sideline will race to the end zone. What a start for Ohio State.
They've got to get to the 15-yard line just to keep this football game alive. Again, it's Lewis and Hamilton to the right. This is the ball game right here. If they don't get a first down, it's over. 4th and 6. Hackenberg hit and dropped, and the game is over, and it's Bosa.
Well, this is a mismatch. Somehow Bosa got matched up on Akeel Lynch. That's a mistake up front for Penn State, and he just overpowered Lynch and drove Lynch right in to Christian Hackenberg. Good scheme by Ohio State, bad protection by Penn State, and Ohio State gets the victory.
And a game that was really, we thought, almost dead in the water at halftime at 17-0 became a classic.
Well, this is a great play by Joey Bosa, but a mistake by Penn State. Here's Bosa. He's the most devastating pass rusher. He's going to rush inside, and somehow Penn State ends up having Akeel Lynch try to block him. That's a mismatch way in the favor of Ohio State, and Bosa made him pay for it. Drove Lynch right back into Christian Hackenberg. Joey Bosa coming into the game leading the Big Ten in tackles for loss and sacks.
Yeah, we told you about 4 hours ago he was one of our impact players. There's the impact on Lynch, and Lynch will feel that for a while.
And so will Hackenberg, who
the protected pocket, fires, diving catch. They're inside the 25-yard line with another Bellamy reception.
Go at least for a first down or the end zone.
Navarre hit on the release, does get it. It's out of the end zone. He was hit by Kenny Peterson. Fires in zone, intercepted. Let's party, Columbus. Their 29th Big Ten championship, and it is huge as Maurice Clarett, Jim Tressel, and the Buckeyes were ahead to Arizona, where they'll play for all the Tostitos in the Fiesta Bowl on January 3rd. For the first time in history, 13-0, the Buckeyes.
They lost a week ago to Michigan. They play Penn State next week. This is huge for them. For Ohio State, any chance of a national championship comeback means they have to win tonight. And to do that, they have to get a touchdown right here. Pryor. Keeper. Touchdown.
Wisconsin was so out of whack defensively. I thought they were going to use their last timeout because they were totally confused, and Terrell Pryor snapped the football, and they were not ready to play defense. There was confusion. Look right in here. Watch these linebackers. Confusion. They didn't know how to line up, where to go. Pretty soon the ball is snapped, and they're still not set, and Terrell Pryor made them pay because of the misunderstanding on the Wisconsin defense.
A couple of those guys got caught inside, didn't have the right angles, and the extra point is good. So Ohio State, what a clutch drive, under pressure on the road in front of a huge crowd, and they have regained the lead.
Sideline, he'll have one timeout left, and he'd like to bring this clock all the way down and kick it with nothing left if he could.
I think he'd like to have at least 10 more yards, too, in this football game. 8-9 yards in this football game. 47-yarders are not everyday occurrences.
Branch is in the middle. First down and 10. The offensive line has done a great job. Smith dances away from trouble. On the run, caught by Gonzalez inside the 5-yard line. Gonzalez may have made the biggest catch of the year for the Buckeyes. 26 yards, and Anthony Gonzalez does it.
After Houdini got out of the pocket, he looked downfield. Gonzalez went deep on Graham Mason, and you can see it. Caught the ball down there. Ohio State only has one timeout, so Michigan takes the timeout here, and they get it. Watch Houdini. Watch Houdini right here. The pocket collapses on him. He bounces inside. He wants to run. It gets collapsed with David Harris, number 45, so he bounces back outside. And the worst fear of the Michigan Wolverines, a scrambling quarterback makes the play and delivers a perfect throw. Watch Gonzalez to the outside. He breaks his route. It was just a quick out. But then he sees quarterback Troy Smith get out of the pocket. He goes deep exactly the way you're taught. When you're the near side receiver to a scrambling quarterback, you go long, and it's exactly what he did. A well-coached and a well-thrown ball. And look at Gonzalez. He comes up with it. I tell you, Brett, he's one of the most underrated players on this team.
Now
it will start right now on that whistle. 37, 36, 35. Shifting going on. We get set. A half minute to play in the fourth quarter. Miller flushed. Wants to throw. Now he's going to do what he can with his legs. No, he will throw. Lobs it to the end zone. Touchdown! Devin Smith. Another Hail Mary against Wisconsin. This one 40 yards.
What he's saying here is, look, we're okay. At the worst, if he does miss it, we just start all over again, and at least we have a chance. But now you're saying, all right, kid, let's hope all those talks with the chaplain helped.
For share the Big Ten title and a chance to win it outright next week, and a guaranteed spot in a BCS Bowl. From 39 yards, Barkley up and good!
Samuel cuts it back. Ohio State wins. Looking for the all-time record. 4th down. Here it is. It's a fumble, and it is recovered by Ohio State. Christian Bryant was in the right spot at the right time. The ball went right to him. Ryan Shazer forced the fumble, and the Ball family can't believe it.
And neither can their son, but a great job of Ohio State at the point. And that's Shazer. What a phenomenal play. Craig Reed throws himself in recklessly like he has been all night long. Hits the ball and the man, and it goes the other way.
He was trying to reach out and break that plane and tie this game and set the record. Instead,
they have to get the ball all the way to the 36-yard line. He really missed Vance. Motion gamble. Krenzel fires wide open. Got most of it back. Just within a yard of a first down is Ben Hartsock. You almost have to go for it now. Now you're so close, you've got to go. Yes. And you can run for it if you want to. Problem is, you don't have your running back that makes these type of first downs. He's standing behind you. Very good runner in this situation. If they roll him, I have seen him come out for a huge first down up in Madison, Wisconsin. They're going to put him up underneath center, though. They're going to show the I-back behind the fullback here, and 4th down. Could be up to the offensive line. No, Krenzel's going to throw for it. Got to get it off. They go for the ball game. Touchdown! Touchdown! Michael Jenkins on 4th and 1. Would you believe it? Craig Krenzel strikes with a minute and a half left. Holy Buckeye! A big-time play, as people said all year. At some time, Craig Krenzel would have to win a game. And on 4th and 1, he goes 37 yards.
Side, Braxton Miller breaks out using his legs, and all of a sudden you had a big hole for Corey Brown in the passing game.
And look at how quickly they're up to the line of scrimmage and going for the end zone. It is. Oh, did he catch it? Yes, touchdown, Devin Smith, the catch of the year. Likely be the best catch we see at Ohio Stadium all season.
Unbelievable. Urban Meyer was looking for somebody at the wide receiver position to step up and separate themselves up, and that's the only opportunity that you have. Look at the vertical number 1, and I'm needed to get that tempo going, to get the team into the game, and get the crowd back into this ball game.
You mentioned
Miller in the shotgun.
Gets free on the edge. Braxton Miller is loose. Spin move. Miller headed for the end zone. You think he's made an impact in his first game at H-back? Wow.
Again, I think people forgot how explosive Braxton Miller is with the football in his hands. When you get him out on the edge and you give him a little bit of room, this is what he can do to not just Virginia Tech, but anybody Ohio State plays. Watch his spin move. I think in the Madden, that might be the B button. That's a nice spin move there.
I'll give you credit. You said number one tonight.
With the ball in his hands, whether it was receiving or just getting out on the edge, he's beautiful.
Ezekiel Elliott, and he's got an opening. Elliott off to the races. Can they catch him? No, they can't. Touchdown. Yards. The longest play from scrimmage allowed by Alabama this year.
Well, the ball is actually a little short of the 1-yard line now. It is 4th down, the final play, unless they can stick it in the end zone. Andre Johnson, Roscoe Parrish, and Kellen Winslow, and Dorsey under pressure. Throws it. Incomplete. The Buckeyes win. C. Grant was the man who pressured Dorsey, and now the party begins for the Ohio State Buckeyes. They are 14